Welcome to another episode of Good Advice. Here, fellas, are you listening? Now, today I have a clip for you guys that's very, very important. This one comes from Sadia Khan, and she's basically talking about prenups. Now, before we get into this, because this is going to be a juicy one, let me introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, so let's check her out.
You can't even mention the word prenup. It's a forbidden word. If you're in a relationship with a woman and where the word prenup is spoken like you're scared of what she's going to say, she's planning to divorce you. That's it. Whereas a woman who has no plans to divorce you treats a prenup just the way you treat car insurance. You have no plan of getting into a car crash, but you take out insurance because it's a logical thing to do. And hopefully she would have an equal amount to lose. But when a woman has every intention to divorce you, the prenup is not allowed to be mentioned, and she'll say it like you're being so unromantic because you mentioned it. But the reality is the person who doesn't want the prenup is the person that's planning the divorce.
Oh my God, fellas, did you guys hear that? Now, the biggest mistake we all make as men is this. We're not dating a woman that has an equal amount to lose because we're basing it on looks. So men will date down. We will date a woman that's broke, that ain't got a damn thing to her name. Now, if she sees that you're the man with everything, guess what? Now she feels like she can get what you have. Two names that come to mind is Tyrese and Young Jeezy. Samantha Lee is really trying to drag Tyrese through the fire. And the messed up part about it is she's pretending to give people relationship advice when she couldn't get back in her marriage and she couldn't uphold her marriage. Now, she's a very good looking woman, but damn, that woman made sure she got around that prenup. Now, the reason why prenups are important is because what happens is if you get into a marriage and you somehow hit the jackpot because you've been working your ass off, or you made the right business investment, or you had a financial strategy that actually worked out for the best. Now, when that woman gets tired of you, she can leave your ass. Now, you didn't have that car insurance or prenup in place, and it wasn't set up properly. Now, all of a sudden, she gets everything that you worked for.
To pay a prostitute so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here and put a bunch of money into a chick.
So the reason why this is good advice, fellas, is because it is logical to get it done, meaning you're actually doing good business. Now, within the prenup, you just have to make sure that it's fair, right? That way, if she hits the jackpot, now all of a sudden she has to share with you. Now, here's the thing. Marriage is a partnership. Anyway, it is a business contract, so I would encourage you to do business. Most men are not prepared for what's about to happen in the divorce court because you're thinking, oh, okay, I love this woman. Oh, man, she loves me. Next thing, and this may be the most important thing, women have game. They're playing this and they're looking at life as survival of the fittest, and they are looking to survive. There are way more women on this planet than there are men. So if she can extract resources from this guy, this guy, this guy, now she has a great chance to actually make it through this game. She actually gets the opportunity to experience life the way that she actually wants to experience life.
I left my boyfriend and I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days.
So, fellas, prenup is good advice. It's great advice if you're looking to get into a relationship. But nowadays, it's extremely hard because, you know, I mean, can you really trust women? Do you really think that they're loyal?
The ideal number of men to have in your rotation. No such thing as ideal number. The absolute wrong number would be 1.
Listen, I want to believe in that fantasy, but at this point, it's kind of like believing in Santa Claus. Like, I want to, but is it realistic? A woman that doesn't want to talk about a prenup or is unromantic or, oh my gosh, you're planning to leave me. She's already planning to leave you. You've already gotten on her nerves. She already decided that she doesn't like you, but she realizes you may have the potential to give her a better life. What I'm finding out, and this is kind of a sad reality, but what I'm finding out is women are looking for a good time, not a husband. They're looking for the experience, not a husband. Men, we're actually looking for love because we think that once we get her, she's mine. This is my territory. I get to possess this. Yes. No, you don't. And she's going to constantly remind you of that. Now, a lot of men have tried to warn other men because women are interested in what you have in your wallet and men are interested in how many men have been in your drawers. So we're on like two different pages, but we're trying to put the pages together and actually make a book. The problem is sometimes that book ends up being all over the place, or sometimes that, you know, it just happens to be 2 pages from 2 completely different books. So with that knowledge being put out and with a woman saying this, fellas, this is something for you guys to really consider because this was great advice. If you're going to get married, go ahead and get the prenup. Make sure the prenup is drawn out equally, right? That way she can sign it and feel good about signing it. That way she actually has an incentive to want to carry out what she's supposed to carry out as a wife, because at the end of the day, marriage contracts are a contract. It is a business contract and you must treat it as such. But I have a question for you guys. What do you think? What do you think about prenups? Comment under this video. Remember, when you're watching these videos, you are becoming a better version of yourself. That means you 2.4. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.